Hi everybody, this is Oleg. Welcome to Oregon Preparedness. The spring is here in Portland. Everything's starting to bloom. It's beautiful. It's a little cloudy as usual, but it is nice. It's almost 50 degrees. Everything starts to bloom. But I'll be honest with you. I'm right now in Portland because I'm doing some maintenance to my truck. But I'm glad I'm out of Portland. Vancouver, Washington, right across the river is so much more peaceful and cleaner. Portland does have a ton of these blooming trees. They're everywhere. But again, I'm glad to be out of here. Unfortunately, this is what you see a lot in Portland. A bunch of homeless. And I feel sorry for them, but unfortunately many of them make such a mess in the city, It's not even funny. And while City of Roses does have a lot of these, it's just not enough to stay here, and it's not even enjoyable anymore. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, this is the kind of view you see a lot everywhere. It's really sad because this city used to be so clean. Graffitis are absolutely everywhere. All the places, public places, buildings, bridges are full of graffitis. Look at that bridge. I don't even know how to climb there to do these graffitis, but it's awful. They're just everywhere, these graffitis, And not all of them live in a dump, Some of them do break stereotypes, like this guy. He's got home with a view. I hope I'll never be homeless, but if I had to survive somewhere, this is what I would do. Live right on the bank of some river. This is the bank of Columbia Slough. Water is always useful. You can probably catch a couple of fish in there. And life is a lot better here than sometimes they get together 10 or 15, 20 tents together, and it's just such a mess. Overall, Portland situation is a sad situation, So if and when you think about it, pray for Portland. Because Portland is in dire straits, as I'm sure many cities, Well, in this video, I want to talk to you briefly about what's going on with Russia and sanctions and Putin. Those sanctions, they certainly are impacting the Russian economy. There's no doubt about it. But guess what? With these sanctions during these hard times, Putin's rating went up 10%. So 10% more people now like Vladimir Putin and support him. So I personally didn't think that these sanctions are gonna just destroy Russian economy and put Russia on its knees. I didn't think that would be the case. But it does make Russia stronger, just unifies the people more. So if the West is trying to destroy Russia. I think it's actually quite the opposite is happening. And then if Russia and China, unify their economies, I'm pretty sure that economy would be bigger than economy in the US. So who knows what's gonna happen? I know one thing. Gas is getting more expensive here. Merchandise is getting more expensive. And worst part, soon there will be less of the merchandise or empty shelves altogether. So once again, do what you can. Don't waste money on irrelevant stuff. Get food in your pantry and get something to defend yourself with, because SHTF is upon us more than ever, closer than ever. Thanks for watching, everybody. Do what you can to prepare. We'll see you in the next upload.